What's good, what's good, what's good? So before I bought my dream car right here, I had to go through this right here. And there are many lessons I learned, and I want to share with you all my experiences, all the lessons I learned, so you don't have to go through the same thing I went through, and you can avoid the same thing I actually went through. So you already know what time it is, because information changes situation. So let's get right into it. Welcome back to the #1 credit educational channel. Hey, my name is Dave, where I show you how to remove negative items off your credit report, how to build a relationship with those banks, and how to get to that money. So in today's video, I'm gonna break down all the lessons I learned when I had a repossession. Also, I'm gonna show you how you can remove a repossession off your credit report. And last but not least, I'm gonna give you a free gift if you stay to the end on how you can remove anything off your credit report step by step by step, right? So let's go ahead and get to the play. So I know you didn't hit that like button or that subscribe button. Go ahead and tap it real quick. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I got my daughter with me. I had to give you some game because it's really noisy in the house. I got a lot of family over, but I wanted to give you the education that you need when it comes to repossession and getting that dream car and how you can basically learn the lessons I learned. So go ahead, tap in, hit that subscribe, hit that like, give me some love. So not knowing can cost you a lot of money. And it cost me a lot of money. And I'm gonna show you how much money it actually cost me when it comes to not knowing about credit and having the proper education and having the proper resources to actually buy a car. So me having bad credit, I put $5,000 on this Camaro, right? I was emotionally attached to this Camaro. I really wanted it so bad. I saw it on Transformers. I was like, I really gotta have this car. I saw Bumblebee and all that Transformer. It was real dope. So I was like, yo, whenever the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna get this car. Another thing I wanted real bad was big rims, music, and I wanted all that. I wanted the attention. I had to get the attention, right? So it cost me a lot of money when it comes to, not only did I want a dream car, but it cost me a lot of money to get attention. So I spent $5,000 on a down payment on this car. I spent $2,000 for music, and I spent $2,000 on 26-inch rims, right? In total, that cost me $9,000, right? Cash, where I can actually bought a cash car, a nice reliable car that will basically, I didn't have no payments, and I paid $500 a month every single month for I think a 6-year loan on that car. So $12,000 times 5 is what, $6,000 every single year, and it's cost me every single year to pay this car. And I had enough was enough when it came to that. And the lesson I learned was, if I had the right education, I basically would have got my credit fixed first before I spent my money, all this money to get on this liability, right? I spent it every single month, $500. It's a liability. Money's not coming back in because of the car. It's going out. So I'm not reaping no reward off this car. I didn't have no business. I was all about just showing off. And it cost me a lot of money because I wanted the attention. I was younger and I didn't know no better. And I just saw what I saw on TV, right? Having a Camaro, having everything I wanted, and it cost me. So I don't want it to cost you. So if you have bad credit, I recommend you fixing your credit first, right? Fix your credit first before you spending all this money to actually buy a car. And once you have the money and you have the credit, then before you go actually purchase this car, you need to go to the bank and get a pre-qualification, right? So once your credit score is above, I say a 680 to put no money down, you want to make sure you go to the bank itself and not to the actual car dealership, because they're going to finesse you. They're going to tell you all this and get you all hyped up. But what you want to do is go to the bank so you won't get that many hard inquiries, and you can basically lower the hard inquiries. You have one hard inquiry on your actual bank, build that relationship with that bank, and go ahead and basically get that loan that you need to actually buy the dream car that you want. So I'm gonna show you how to actually remove anything off your credit report step by step, so you can have the right information and the right tools and the right resources that I didn't have, because this is the reason why I'm so passionate about credit, because I didn't have the right resources. I made the mistakes, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes I made. So this is why I have my daughter right here. It don't matter what time of night it is, don't matter what time of day it is. I'm gonna give you the game that you need to go ahead and get things removed off your credit report, because it's important that you know how to remove things off your credit report. It's important that you know how to buy your car. It's important that you don't make the same mistakes I made. It costs you a lot of money in the long run, where you can keep that money and do it on other things and start a business and make you more money and more money and more money every single day, right? So I'm just going to show you how you can remove that repossession, that collection, that charge off, anything that's negative on your credit report. I'm gonna show you step by step and the tools. I got the book where you can actually get a free credit playbook. The link is in the description, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of information that you can go ahead and take action, because information change situations, but if you don't apply no action, then it's worthless, right? So let me go ahead and give you the game. So when it comes to removing things off your credit report, you have to go ahead and download your credit report, right? So the link is in the description. It's $1. And basically what you want to do is see all the information on your credit report. Without the information on your credit report, not Credit Karma, but your actual credit report, there are a lot of inaccurate information on your credit report. And I always talk about this, but you want to look at the information and basically look at Experian, look at Equifax, look at TransUnion, and see all the information line item by line item. You want to go down line item by line item, right? You basically want to send an investigation. So the first thing you want to do is identify what's on your credit report. Step one, right? Or step one, always they have the goal in mind. The goal is to get a dream car. So you already have the goal. Step two is to download your credit report, look at all the information on your credit report. And what you're going to do is you're going to highlight, circle all the not accurate information. So if the open date, the date of last activity, the balance is all, if that's all that is incorrect on Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, if it's not showing correctly on each one, then go ahead and highlight it, circle it, and what you're going to do is just put it to the side. After you do that, what you want to do is remove all the personal information on your credit report, right? So your name might be misspelled, your address might be wrong, your work history might be wrong, your phone number might be wrong. So what you want to do is update that with the right information and detach all that personal information and correct it, right? Because personal information is attached to all negative items. So what you want to do is detach that off your credit report. So after you do that, then you want to hush up the snitches. Once you hush up the snitches, because they're communicating with the credit bureaus, so you just want to suppress them. After you suppress LexisNexis, CoreLogic, and SameStream, then what you want to do is you want to send a letter in, or you can go online and basically suppress LexisNexis, suppress CoreLogic, suppress SameStream, right? And what you want to do is suppress all of them. And after you suppress them, then what you want to do is go ahead and send an investigation letter in. That's the next step. What this investigation does is sets up the credit bureaus, so they can't go back on their word. So once you set them up and tell them to check every piece of information on this actual account, they have to do their due diligence. They have to do it within 30 to 45 days. They have a little time right now due to the coronavirus, but in all reality, they have 30 days to make a proper investigation. Don't dispute online, say it's not yours. Make them do a proper investigation. Either two things going to happen. Either going to come back verified, or going to come back deleted. If it comes back verified, you know it's not properly verified based off of what you did on step 2, where you analyze your credit report and saw the inaccurate information. After you do that, what you want to do is send another dispute, right? You're going to send a dispute letter in, basically off of the updated credit report. You're going to basically say, yo, how was this properly verified if the open date was wrong, if the last date of activity was wrong, if the balance was incorrect, how did you basically verify this? And you have to remove this because you can't go back on your word. And bam, it has to be deleted. And step 7 is being relentless, right? You just got to follow up every 30 to 45 days with the CFPB, the FTC, and go all in on when it comes to your goals, right? Because your goals, your dreams, your dreams, right? And the mistakes that I made, I want you not to make the same mistakes as well. So if you really want these things off your credit report, what you got to do is be going all in, be relentless when it comes to removing these negative items off your credit report. And this is how you can basically get these things off and get the car that you want, that you always wanted. So go ahead, and the link is in the description on my free credit playbook, where I show you step by step on how you can remove negative items, where you can basically read and learn as well. But I have the video right here where you can watch it step by step, how I show you how to analyze your credit report. I thank y'all for watching this video. Hit the like and subscribe button if you already done it, and I appreciate y'all for